Hi everybody, it's Tina Paulus, your functional health coach. Hey, mold is everywhere. It's just a fact of life. And that's okay because it's made up to help clean up our world of debris and turn it into nutrients needed for life. We all know with mold illness that we need to do all we can to keep our indoor environment clean of molds and their mycotoxins. After all, we can't get well in the environment that made us sick. So, one of the things I think of after my indoor world is clean as it can get is to keep it clean of those mycotoxins and mold. So, as a practitioner and in dealing with my own mold illness, I recommend using an air purifier, especially in your sleeping area. So, this post gives you the reasons why you need one, how to pick it, and my recommendations. Have you ever seen on a sunny day the particles floating in the air where the sun's shining through the window? Those particles you can see. And those are also particles you can't see in the air floating on those particles. 95% of the particles in the air you can't see. We can breathe in those particles, and some of those are ultrafine or nanoparticles. They get lodged deep within our lungs. Mold spores are about 3 to 5 microns in size, and they can get in there and cause all kinds of havoc. But the mycotoxins are about 50 times smaller and can go way deep into our lungs and into our bloodstream from there. Then you probably realize that they can go anywhere once they're in the bloodstream. They not only can be inhaled from the air into your lungs, but you can also ingest them to get them into your intestinal tract and get them into your skin. Mycotoxins cause leaky gut, so they can also get into your bloodstream from there as well. There are just multiple ways to get them into your body without realizing it. There are at least 3 kinds of pollutants that we need to be concerned about in our indoor environment. These would be particulates, VOCs, and bioaerosols. The particulates range in size from ultrafine that you can't see them with the naked eye to large particles that may not be seen with the naked eye or only when the sun is shining through the window. Larger particles are things like sand dust, fire, diesel smoke. Ultrafine particles are only developed through combustion processes like wood fires, industry, cigarette smoke, etc. There's a lot more of these ultrafine particles, so harder for the lungs to deal with. It's also harder because they can go deeper into the lungs and create inflammation. So a good air cleaner would be great to get those caught up so that you don't breathe them in. Particles are not the only problem because VOCs use them to get into the air. VOCs, volatile organic compounds, are chemicals. Cleaning products, fragrances, paints, pretty much all gassy things. And they're all smaller in size than mold spores. Then there's bioaerosols, are a subcategory of particles. They include things like mold, bacteria, viruses, and pollen. These also float on the larger particles in the air. That is what makes them so easy to get into your system, and we can't see them at all without a microscope. And as I said before, they can get through the cells into your lungs, to your bloodstream, and then go pretty much anywhere in the body from there. For us with mold illness, all of these pollutants can cause problems. Exhaust smoke can kill. Just regular particles can cause asthma attacks, lung cancer, and just plain interfere with how your lungs work. VOCs can cause eye, nose, and throat irritation. They can also cause shortness of breath, headaches, nausea, and dizziness. If there's enough of them getting in the lungs, they can cause damage to the lungs, liver, kidneys, or your central nervous system. The list goes on because these are small enough to get most anywhere. We all know what kinds of things the bioaerosol of mold toxins do to us. They are so small, they get anywhere they want to go in our bodies. We have dealt with breathing problems, gut issues, eye problems, brain problems, nerve issues, bladder issues, fatigue and weakness, and the list goes on and on. If you have mold illness, you know exactly what I'm talking about. If you get an air purifier for your home, especially for your bedroom, you can alleviate the chronic attack on your body. You may even be able to heal better. So, how to look for a good air purifier? There are a lot of pretty good air purifiers on the market these days. You have HEPA, ULPA, ionizers, and so many others to choose from. I personally, at the time of this, right now, I have an Air Oasis G3. It doesn't need to have a filter changed on it, which is really nice. It does need to have the unit cleaned once a year. It ionizes the air, so it changes the electrical charge in the air to make the particles too heavy to stay in the air, and they fall to where you can vacuum them and dust them. And they are not supposed to put ozone out, so that's really nice too, because ozone is not good for your lung health. The next air purifier that I want to get is the IntelliPure. I may even just use them both at once. The IntelliPure will clean your area once an hour completely. Of course, then you have to get one sized for the space that you have it in. It works on a great system that uses multiple filters and electricity to kill and capture those little mold buggers so that you don't want them in your body and therefore in your homes. The filters are always really easy to change, and the air coming out of them is 99.99% clean. They even get out viruses. So I would get a particle counter and check out the air purifier that you want to buy. See what that particle count is going into the air purifier and what it is coming out of the air purifier. Also, find out how many times per hour that they clean the space, and then make sure that it's sized for the area that you're in. Thanks for watching today, and I hope that you have a mold-free day. Thanks. Bye.